Yo, what's good? Welcome back. Listen, have you ever heard of the sweet spot? Yeah. In basketball, it'll be like the spot where like you get your best shot off, you hit the most of your shots. In music, it'll be like the pocket, right? Like you get into a groove, right? Well, it seems like life, everything around us, the system is always trying to get us out of our sweet spot, out of the spot that we are the best in, the way that we get our best results. It's just trying to shift us just a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit out of our space so that we can't be as accurate and effective as we should be. Listen, we're going to put you back in the love spot on this one. This is Donovan Montreal. Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Donovan Montreal, the Donovan Montreal pod. We're glad to have you here. Let me introduce my homeboy. He here with me again. Rico's in the building.
Oh.
So we in here. We having a conversation that we need to have. Three things. The mind of Christ is the epitome of God's mind inside of man. It shows us what it's like to think like God and think his results and be like him and get his results. Number two, the Bible shows us, we believe the Bible is a story about who you and I are. The Bible shows us where we are in proximity to that mind. If we're far away, we got to get a little closer. Sometimes it's a little fine tuning to get that sweet spot we talked about in the intro, right? And third, anything outside of that is sin. Sin is alignment, is unalignment. Sin is missing the mark. Missing the mark. It's kind of what we're talking about a little bit with just the whole analogy of the sweet spot. And so Jesus, the mind of Christ, is actually putting us in that sweet spot, that God spot on the inside of us to where we're as effective. Listen to what I'm saying. We're as effective as God is here on the earth. Yeah, that was his intention. And so, you know, the sweet spot, but I want to put a little music. I got a song, and I didn't even realize this, Rico. I listened to it today just thinking about this idea for this concept of the pod. And it's called Love Spot. I wrote this song, I don't know how long ago, but even when I listened to the words, bro, it was like saying that same thing. Like, yo, I just want to be in that love spot. I want to be in a spot where it's the best.
Yeah.
While you're listening, understand that love is not a feeling and it's not mushy. You can get mushy, of course, but love is an identity.
Yeah.
It says God is love. The 1 John 4 says God is love and love is God. So that means love is a person. It's a personality. It's an identity. That's what it is. Love is a person. It's an identity. So now when you think about love, now you think about identity. Think about the personality of God. And that's the spot we're going to be in. Let's play them love spot. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's my jam too, boy. I play them mug on repeat. Sheesh.
Yeah. My mind all the time thinking about you. Thinking about you. Us. My mind all the time thinking about you. Oh yeah. Can't believe you and me, it's a dream. Look at me, heartbeat on the string. Never leave, staying where I wanna be. All my best thoughts is when I'm thinking about you. I start feeling invincible. Love starts filling up in my soul. I'm up and I'm never going low. I'm in my love spot when I'm thinking about you. Us. My mind all the time thinking about you.
Yeah.
Hey, vibe, bro. Yeah.
Love it, now let it flow.
Yeah.
Go hide it, we let it show. Let it glow. Don't stop it, just let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. All others, I let them go.
Yeah.
Let them go. I'm never leaving, and that's for sure. Yeah. Can't believe you and me, it's a dream. Look at me, heartbeat on the string. Never leave, staying where I wanna be. All my best thoughts is when I'm thinking about you. I start feeling invincible.
I start feeling invincible.
I like that.
Yeah, love filling up in my soul, boy. Yeah.
I'm in my love spot when thinking about you.
So simple, bro.
My mind all the time thinking about you. Yeah.
That's really how I be feeling too, yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
My mind all the time thinking about you. Oh yeah. Can't believe you and me, it's a dream. Look at me, heartbeat on a string. Never leave, staying where I wanna be. All my best thoughts is when I'm thinking about you. I start feeling invincible. Love starts filling up
in my soul. The identity, bro. It's crazy.
I'm up and I'm never going low.
Never going low.
I'm in my love spot.
I'm up. Yo.
My mind all the time thinking about you. Thinking about you. My mind all the time thinking about you.
Yo, listen. That's so important. Y'all better get your hands on that real soon. I'm probably dropping an EP sometime soon. I always say I'm dropping stuff. So I'm just figuring out how to maneuver with this moving landscape in the music, man. But anyway, man, we're gonna drop that soon, Love Spot. But that's what it is. It's getting you out your spot. You know, we watch sports, Rico, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, one of the things I learned about just paying attention to sports a lot, I learned from the greats, right? Some of the ones they call the greats and the GOATs or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the things I learned, especially in basketball for sure, is, you know, your people like your Michael Jordans, your Kobe Bryants, your LeBron, like all the different ones, right? Sometimes they are so efficient. Steph, they're so efficient in, and I can name, the list can go on, so if it ain't your favorite player, don't get mad at me and turn it off. But the list goes on. But what I've learned about them, and it's an ongoing conversation, that it's almost impossible to stop somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they say the best thing you can do is make it uneasy for them.
Yeah.
Make it uneasy for them. Make it where they're not getting to their spots. I remember Kobe used to like being on that elbow, bro. Ooh. And if he ever got the ball on the elbow,
right,
whether he got it from you in the post on the elbow, or he facing the goal,
come on,
if he get it in that spot, that's a wrap.
It's a wrap,
right? The only thing he could do is miss,
right?
Like he would have to mess himself up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But at that point, he got too many options. So even when he moving without the ball, right? You gotta make sure you gotta get him off his spot. Yeah. Why is that spot so important? Because this is the spot that is his love spot. You get it? That's the spot that he identifies with. That's where he wants the ball. Right. Like even some of them would say like, yo, give me the ball when I'm right here. If I get the ball right here, that's a wrap. You get it? And so they're in that spot. And I would hear the defender say, the best thing I could do is just make it uneasy for him. I can make it hard for him to get them in that spot, or agitate them before they get to that spot, or beat them to the spot. Yeah. Because if they ever get in that spot, they're able to work the best version of their game. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And the reason is because they've practiced and taken shots and done moves and worked out in that spot so many times. Yeah. And done so many shots and so many scenarios in their mind in that spot where they had mastered that spot. You get it? And that's the spot. If you ever look at it, they do the shooting. You know, I'm not going to get into the analytics of it, but it's not a sports pod, but like they do the shooting, like shooting analytics and the percentage. That would be the place where they hit the most from. Yeah. You got somebody like Steph, his spots be all right. Be all over, but it's because he's practiced he's practiced to make everything his spot. Yeah. When it comes down to shooting, right? And so a lot of times I found that out with us. Yeah. Is that the system is trying to get you out your spot. They don't want you not to be good. Right. They want your game, but they don't want you in your spot because they want you to score for them, not yourself. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they're trying to just move you, shift you out your spot, out the place where you might get on fire from this spot. I've seen some guys get on fire, bro, and kill the whole team for the whole game from that one spot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they just wasn't missing. They're so familiar with it.
I remember them old like Street Volume 1 and all that, man. Yeah. NFL Street, you know, you get in game breaker mode, it's over.
That's a wrap. Yeah. That's a wrap. When it's over, there's nothing nobody can do about it. I don't care what defense you call. I don't care what play you call. I don't care it's a wrap. Yeah. Because we own.
Yeah.
The spot is on. I've been like that. I felt like that sometimes even, I felt that we've all played sports. So I feel like they're playing sports, but I feel like that sometimes in conversation, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like ain't nothing I'm saying gonna miss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been like that sometimes in music, like the vibe is so up that we didn't hit a pocket.
Yeah.
We didn't hit a sweet spot that you're not about to take me out that spot.
Yeah.
You get it? And so what's funny, man, and we're gonna do another pod after this about rivers and reservoirs, but it's funny, man, they're trying to get you out your spot so they can put you in the spot that they want you to be in so they can get what they want from you. And I say there's tons of people, right? But it's really getting you out of your spot and moving you off your guard because that's where you're the best at.
Yeah.
So I'll ask a question, and shout out to Nakia. We were talking, man. We stayed on the phone this morning about an hour, and we were just talking. And I'm always, I guess I'm always talking. I don't know. But we're having a conversation about, just what we do. And she's an amazing writer. She's a ghostwriter for people, but she's also an amazing writer. But she can do a lot of different things really well. She, at one time, she was running a creative agency. We still have it, but she's kind of leaning more into specifics of her writing and her author. Shout out to author partner, right? But there's so many different things that she could do. She's, building websites, graphic design. She got an eye for that type of thing. Social media, all the marketing, all that good stuff, branding, all that stuff, right? But her sweet spot is the writing.
Yeah.
Her sweet spot is being able to convey an image through word. You get it? Being able to make somebody see what you're saying. We were talking about that last time on the pod, right? To be able to write it in a way where somebody looks at it and is like, oh, I never saw it that way, and it hits different. That becomes the God spot.
Gotcha.
The love spot. You see it? I'll say it, and we were talking about this a little bit before we started, Rico. I'll say it, this is the way that you love God. See, a lot of people are trying to love God with their hands, love God with their hands up. They're trying to love God by their service at in the community or at church or in different things. They try to love God with their charity and different things of that nature. And I get it. Amen. Keep doing all that. But the best way that you're going to love God is with the identity that God has made you to be. Yeah. So my question is, what were you sent here for? Right? And it always gets heavy when that question gets, what were you sent here for? What were you sent here to do? Are we doing everything else but what we were sent here to do? Could we be wasting energy and ideas and time and mental real estate on things that are not pushing forward the identity of God in you as you? I often quote that scripture about they're going to say, Lord, we did great and mighty works. We cast out demons. We did all this stuff. And he's going to say, depart from me. I never
knew you.
And why doesn't he know you? Because the thing that I sent you here to be, you're not being that.
Yeah.
You've allowed the system to get you out your spot. You've allowed the system to push you off of your point, off your mark, right? And then have you being like somebody else, doing something like somebody else, and conditioning you another way. You get it? So I told her this morning, and I said, man, like, even I was talking about myself, and this is why, you're going to see a whole lot more of me, a whole lot more clips, a whole lot more music. And that's why we play some music today, because it's all I got. I got another song we might play at another pod, but I ain't got nothing left. It's all I got. All I got is everything.
Yeah.
This is my everything. And so I use the gifting that I have, and I don't even like to talk about a gift like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be on that conversation, but I get it. Whatever he's graced me with, then I live in that.
Yeah.
I got another song. It's crazy. Now, this song's coming up, bro. I guess he pushed me, but I got to start putting this music. I got another song called I Live in Love.
Wow.
It means like I live in the identity. I live in the identity of God. I didn't know that when I was writing it, bro. When I write songs, Rico, I don't be knowing half the time.
It's the flow,
I just be saying stuff, and I don't know what it is. Later on, it hit me.
Yeah.
But that's the spot to where you're going to identify or love God the most. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, your mind, and your soul.
Yeah. And
then love your
neighbor
as you love yourself, right? But you got to see what that identity is.
Yeah.
You get it? You don't get to decide what love is. You get it? God, you ready? I got another one for you. Ready? We only love God because he
first loved us.
That means we only identify with God.
Yeah, because he first
identified us.
Yeah,
I know whence I came. It's John 8 with Jesus, and I know where I'm going. This is the conversation that he's having, and this is the conversation that he's trying to get us to realize about ourselves. He wasn't trying to so much make himself the figurehead of God. But he was trying to say, yo, you too, bro. Like you, you too, sis, right? Like you too, in that moment, if you would sit, I think that's why submission is so important. I wrote something down, bro. And let me see if I can find it real quick, because I was thinking about submission, man. And here's that, skilled in submission. Everything that I developed is for the purpose of submission, right? Even yesterday, man, he was all like I almost was getting like the understanding of me developing myself in a certain skill is me submitting to the mission that he sent me on.
Wow.
You get it? Because he might not have sent me personally into the financial realm to change that realm, right?
Right.
Although we shaking that up too, right?
Yeah.
But he might not have sent me to be in that profession.
Right.
But he'll connect me with somebody in that profession to play that part. He might not have sent me to be in government. He might not have sent me to be in these places, and I'm still here, so I don't know what he's going to send me to do, right?
Yeah.
But I do know what he's telling me to do now.
Right.
And this becomes the love spot for me. This becomes the spot where my percentage is high.
Yeah.
This becomes a spot where I dog on there ain't going to miss, bro. Like this becomes the spot where you give it here, and I will the game. I will the game to my will.
Yeah.
To get it, I will the game to my will, and my will ain't nothing but his will in the first place.
Exactly.
Because I seek not my will, but you see what I'm saying? I impose, that's what they call it. They say that he imposed his will on the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I impose the will of God on the game. I don't get in the game. I don't play the game. I impose the will of God on the game. That's in heaven, boy.
When you said that, man, I was thinking like that's the difference between offense and defense.
Yeah. You see it? You see it? And usually they got us on what?
We got us on defense.
They got us on defense. Even, bro, you know what it says, the gates of hell should not prevail. For the longest, I was like, yeah, man, like Satan not gonna be able to, hell not gonna be able to get through the gate. But then I was like, wait. He said the gates of hell.
Right.
He didn't say our gates wasn't gonna prevail. So it wasn't like they attacking out. But see how we be? We be on the defense.
Yeah.
It keeps us, that mentality keeps us on defense. But he said the gates of hell not prevail. That means we're on the move.
Yeah.
And they're trying to keep something.
Right.
They call them gatekeepers. Right? They're trying to, and when I say they're, I'm talking about everybody that's outside the will of God.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who they are. Now, we just define, we always talking about they, them, they. There it is. Their pronouns, them and they, that's them right there. It's all of them that's outside of the will of God.
Yeah.
It's all the ones that are doing something that may seem like the right thing, but it's outside of what God's will is.
Yeah.
Right? That's they. That's them, right? And they can't, they're trying to hold things back, but they can't prevail against the church as the church is moving.
Yeah.
Right? Remember, the church is not the building, and it's really not the congregation, but it's the individual that's called out by God.
Yeah.
That's the exact definition of it. You get it? And so now I begin to develop my skill. I'm doing it right now, bro. I'm doing it right now. I think when he says, except Nicodemus come talking to him, we're talking about that in another pod in John chapter 3. And I don't want to be talking, if somebody's new here and you may not be a super Bible reader, you need to get in on the Red 30
yes, sir.
read program, right? But and we're gonna talk about that next passage, so make sure you tune in. But in John 3, when Nicodemus comes talk to Jesus, Jesus gives him a peculiar answer, which is really not peculiar according to the times, but it is to us. He said, except a man be born again, he can't even see the kingdom of God.
Right.
And I said, what do you mean? It's amazing how the thing about when a child or a young child is that they learn very, very easy.
Yeah.
They're very, very easy to train. And they train not so much by literature or lecture, right? You ready for it? They don't train by literature or lecture, but they're trained by lifestyle.
Yeah.
They're going to have the accent you have. They listen to you talk enough. They're going to say the words you say. They're going to move the way you, they're going to hold their hands. They're going to sit like you. They're going to do those things. Before you know it, if you have a little child, you'll see yourself. You know what I'm saying? So except you become a child. And so you got to keep that childlike faith.
Yeah.
That childlike faith, what did I mean? That childlike faith is I'm always ready to be trained more.
Yeah.
Right? Into more of what you gifted me for, and I'm expecting the regions of things that I have not reached yet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can't get there if I already got it.
Yeah.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks, right?
It's crazy because, we talk about the athletes. It's like, once they get to that certain spot where, you know what I'm saying, they're not childlike anymore. Like, they be like, I just don't love the game no more.
That's exactly. They don't love. Yeah, that's it, bro.
Yeah. Kobe was my favorite player. I don't think Kobe never stopped loving. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He was just always be on go.
The ones that are the greats are like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I the debate is always Jordan, Kobe, Bryant. You know what I'm saying? But there's one thing that's a resounding similarity between them is that there was a tenacity for the game.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking basketball right now. We can go to sport after sport.
Yeah.
We can go to profession after profession.
Yeah.
I love to see somebody that is really that has really dedicated themselves to their craft.
Yeah.
Oh man, ain't nothing like it, bro. Like somebody is dedicated, and I would always like to be I'm inspired that way, and I would always want to be somebody that's dedicated to my craft. And I watch Kobe. They never lose. It doesn't matter how many rings I won. We're not taking the break. I'm gonna beat y'all to the gym.
Yeah, crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what we did last night. I'm gonna beat you to the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get there before you, and I'm gonna stay there later. I'm gonna keep doing those things and see what happens there, bro. And people don't understand what that is. I see that with great people. I even see that like with Apostle, right?
Yeah.
Like you've done all these things, 50 years of ministry, all these great things, everything paid for, all the ministry, people know you all over the world, and you still like on the grind, like you still like turning up.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. That's not because of the moment.
Right.
Y'all are no longer playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, watch this. And I said this to Nakia today. Basketball becomes the vehicle for greatness.
Wow.
I told Nakia, as you're writing, you've done so many things to be proficient in your writing skill, but it only becomes the pipeline for the greatness of God flowing out of you.
Yeah.
I don't want to get ahead of it, the reservoirs and rivers, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that next pod. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. But it becomes the carrier, the vehicle. You know, I'm doing music, that songs, and we're doing like this pod right now. These become the pipeline of the godness coming through you.
Yeah, the expression of God.
It's the expression, that's good, Rico. It's the expression of God through that language. Because music is a language.
Yeah.
You know, conversations, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need language. Like all these things are conduits. They're the wiring that the charge goes through. It's not the charge, it's the wiring that the charge goes through to express God in that way. For whoever's on the other end of this,
right,
this receptacle, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing. And so now, those guys, y'all not playing. The best way to describe it, they say, "Man, I just love the game." you hear that? You hear that? You don't hear that from everybody.
No.
Everybody don't love the game.
Right.
Or like you said, some people lose love for the game. Everybody don't love the game. I saw Brian talking about the other day. Asked him, he 40 something. And they asked him and said, "Man, look, I'm just playing a game that I love, and they paying me for it." He said, "Does this really work?" You know what I'm saying? Like what? But it's the concept of it. And there's more people that are like that.
Yeah.
It's just you. There's no way that somebody like Steph Curry becomes so proficient at shooting the ball unless there's love. You can't. I'm trying to describe. I was trying to tell somebody the other day that the level of production that some of the greats are in all areas, in all industries, it is beyond their want.
Yeah.
Like the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Even when we pray the Lord's Prayer, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Because the greatness of God, our wants don't have the bandwidth to produce the greatness of God.
Yeah.
Like I want to do something for God, that's not enough. Die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I want it's not enough.
Right.
Like there are levels of magnitude where your want is not big enough to carry that much. You get what I'm saying? They've gotten past what they want to do.
Yeah.
So now it bypasses the things that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people want to take a break. I bypass the break. What break? And now being in the gym or being in the book, you know what I'm saying? Or being in the moment where you're working on something where you're not getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Those moments, you start to bypass your desires and it becomes I be rhyming, bro. It becomes a fire, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where
I think that like that's Jesus. Like
that's all day, bro.
You know, like if Jesus was in a low spot, he was definitely in that spot.
Yeah.
You know
if there is a low spot,
right.
he was in it and
right.
is it.
Yeah.
So you become that's good.
Yeah.
You become the low spot of God. Sheesh. You become the identity of God. That's what he said when he said, "You see me."
Yeah.
You see the Father. Mm-hmm. Also, he makes a statement, and I'm starting to realize this more and more, and we talk off camera and stuff like a lot, but I'm starting to realize this more and more, that when Jesus is saying stuff like, I my own self can do nothing, he's not trying to teach something. Like, you get it? Like, he's actually relating the reality. Yeah. Like, I don't know what y'all think I'm doing or how y'all think I'm doing it, but it's a whole lot more simple than y'all are making it out to be. Mm-hmm. I seek not my own will, but the will of the one that sent me. Right? I got to work while it's day, because night is coming, no man can work. I got to do the work of the one that sent me. Yeah. If that ain't on fire, I don't know what is. Even when it's time to die, you get to this point where it's time to die. He know what's up. They come and get him. Lord, if you can, let this cup pass. Yeah. Nevertheless. Still burning. Not my will. Yeah. But thy will be done. See the burn? Yeah. It bypasses any slack that you might have in your mindset. Mm. A lot of people got slack in their soul. Mm. Wow. Ooh, it's too much slack. You know they got slack. Mm. It ain't. I ain't got it tight. There's too much slack. There's too much space. When playing ball, they say, "Oh, you're not gonna put your hand up, right? Yeah. Oh, you gave me too much space. I'm gonna kill you from there all day long. Yeah. Right? Because you did give me too much space. And so now when you go up and play defense, try to get them off the spot, you gotta eliminate the space in between, eliminate the slack. Sometimes we got too much slack in our game, and too much slack in our soul, and we just, there's a word that's on the inside of slack. Lack. You get it? Yeah. And that's what it ends up leading up to. Yeah, wow. But that burn, Jesus is actually giving us code, even when he says, except a man be born again. Now, Jesus is a man. Mm-hmm. I've never seen this before, what I'm about to say. So he's trying to tell you that's what he does. Are you telling me that Jesus is born again?
That's crazy.
That's a crazy statement.
That's crazy, bro.
But he is keeping himself in a position of a son. Never turned himself into a man of God. Wow. He was always a son. You get it? Yeah. And whether you say son of man or son of God, he always kept himself in a, why? Because he understood that was the thing. Rico, I can tell you right now, and I can tell you myself, and I said this to Nakia this morning. There's some fires that we had in us when we were younger, right? That life tried to constrict. Yeah. It tried to choke it out. What the parable says, the cares of this world, deceitfulness of riches, and lust for other things come in and
snuff it out.
Choke the word. Yeah. It's trying to constrict you, trying to constrict your flow. I'm getting ahead of myself on the next pod. We're gonna start that mother back up, but it's trying to constrict that flow of imagination. You believe anything is possible. You know what I mean? You on fire. But now, when he tells you now, you must be born again, he's giving you the option to place. Once again, it happened with the people we talked about. With Kobe, it happened. Yeah, I'm seeing it happen with Bron more than anybody, just because of the time span. Yeah, is that wisdom of the game? Yeah, starts to you still got enough athleticism. Kobe was great. His body just gave out on him. Yeah, and his body gave out on him too. I'll get on this another conversation because the organization didn't put around him when they need to, but that's another conversation. Yeah. But when that wisdom of time meets the vibrance of the youth and the energy, boy, that's a wrap, boy. Yeah. You can do whatever you want when you want to do it then, because it's a whole nother ball game, right? Yeah. Get. Find and get. And if you can't find it, come holler at me. We'll show you where it's at. Yeah. The love spot, and then stay in there. Yo, this is Donovan Montreal. I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah. My mind all the time thinking about you. thinking about you. Us. My mind all the time thinking about you. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Can't believe you and me, it's a dream. Look at me, heartbeat on the string. Never leave, staying where I wanna be. All my best thoughts is when I'm thinking about you. I start feeling